Hello everyone, my name is Zohaib Ahmad and welcome to the world of computers. This is my first YouTube video, and in this video I describe that what is scratching, why we use Scratch, and what we can create or animate by using Scratch. Basically, Scratch is a website by which we can create, make or animate stories. For example, you have read the story about a friend in need is a friend indeed. So if you want to create a complete animated video or movie about this story, so you can make this or create this by using the Scratch. Moreover, if you want to create an animated movie or video about your real life story, if you have done something unique or special in your life and you want to create an animation about this, so you can create this by using Scratch or whatever. You can also create games animations by using Scratch. You have seen some car games that whenever the car is on its right path and reach its final position, a message is broadcasted on your screen that hooray, you won this stage, and the next stage started. But if the car pulls away from its right track, then a message is broadcasted on your screen that your car has been crashed, you lose this stage, your car suddenly stops, and again the next previous stage started and your level down. So you can create these type of animations by using the Scratch website. I am not going in deep in this video because I know that you are the beginners, and I'm just trying to make a basic or general project on Scratch so that you take my point very clearly. Okay, let's start. First, you will have to open your browser. For example, I open Google Chrome. Then you will have to search Scratch. Okay. Now look at this Scratch Imagine Program Share. You will have to open this website. Then say join Scratch or sign in. Click on the join Scratch to create your account on Scratch. Now enter a username. For example, I have added Zohaib Ahmed. Now you will have to create a password. Oh, see, he broadcasted a message to me that username taken, try another. It means that this username Zohaib Ahmed is taken by another person that is already on Scratch. So I'll have to use another name. For example, I use Zohaib Ahmed 6666. Then I have to create a password. Okay. Next, then you'll have to select your country, for example Pakistan. Then next, then you'll have to select your date of birth and year. Then next, then you will have to select your gender, for example male. Then click on next. After this, you will have to give your email address, for example then you will have to click on the create your account. Okay, get started. Now he broadcasted a message to me, confirm your email to enable sharing, having troubles. It means that if you don't confirm your email, then the projects or the animations you have made on the Scratch, you are unable to share them with the other persons that are on Scratch. So it's better to confirm your email. Click on this option. Check for the confirmation message was sent to Gmail. So we'll have to open our mail box, Gmail, Google. Now we will have to sign into that account that we added in Scratch. I have added this account. Okay, now look at this. They have sent an email to my Gmail account that confirms your Scratch account. Click on this. cursor down, confirm my account, click on this option. See, now our Scratch account has been created or confirmed. Okay, let's go. Click on this. Now we want to create our project. So for this, you will have to click on the create button. Now our project has been loaded. Now, actually, the scratching is very close to the programming. Programming means the computer language, C language, C++ language. We use loops, conditions, variables, functions in these in computer programming or coding. In the same way, we will also have to use coding in Scratch. So these are the codes that we use in our Scratch, and this is our main screen on which our animation showed. This is our character. This cat is our character. You can also change your character. For this, come to this point, sprite 1, there is an option of delete option. Click on this. Okay, our character has been deleted. Now we want to load another character, so come to this option. There are many options. Paint, it means that you want to create your own character by your hand. Upload sprite or upload character, it means that there is a sprite or character that is already present in your hard disk, in your files, in your Google Drive, and you want to use this, so you can also use this. And there is a third option that you want to use character of the Scratch website. For this, click on this. These are all the Scratch sprites or Scratch characters. There are hundreds of characters. You can use any of them. For example, I use beer walking. My character is beer walking. This is our character, and this is our whole screen on which our animation has been shown. We can also shorten the size of beer on our main whole screen, animation screen. For this, we will have to click on beer, this beer, and then come to costume. After, we will have to select this cursor and select the whole beer in this way. Now we'll have to shorten this size of beer. In this way. So see, on our animation screen, the size of beer has been shortened. Again, come to the code option. Now, as we see that our background is totally white on animation screen, so we can also change this. For this, come to this backdrop option. Same is the options as we have seen in sprite or character option. So you can also, by paint, you can also create your own background. By upload, it means that a wallpaper or a picture is already present in your hard disk and you want to use this, so you can use that. And choose a backdrop, it means that you want to use Scratch backdrop. Click on this. There are hundreds of backdrops present. For example, I use Castle 2. Click on this, so my background has been changed. Drag beer to this place. Now we want to create a project that if we press right arrow key on our keyboard, the beer will move in right direction. If we press left arrow key on our keyboard, the beer will move in left direction. And if we press up arrow key, the beer will move in up direction. And by pressing down arrow key, the beer will move in down direction. So how we can make this? We will have to select these codes. At the first, click on the cement option and drag this. Okay. When green flag clicked, now our code started after this. Why we use this? You have seen in almost all the games that you will have to press a key to start the game or press a key to quit the game. For example, enter to play the game or press escape to quit the game. In the same way, to start our animation, first we will have to select and one option by which our animation has been started. For example, I have selected when green flag. You can also select this when space key pressed. Now when you press space key, the whole code that you write behind it or this will be started. For you can also change this, for example space, you can use any. Now any key that you press on your keyboard, our animation has been started. There I use green flag. When you press green flag, where is this green flag? There is the green flag. When you press this, the whole code or the whole statement that you write over there, green flag, and the code that you write there will be started. Okay, what will have to code? We have to use the condition if then condition. If right arrow key is pressed, the bear will move in right direction. If right arrow key pressed, then bear will move in right direction. So we will have to use the conditions. Come to the control option. For this, first we will have to use the forever loop, and that is compulsory. That is important point. If we don't use the forever loop, our code will never work. You can also try this. It doesn't work because forever loop means that whatever you write, whatever the statement you have entered, yeah, whatever the command you given to the bear, what is the work, what is the condition you given to the bear will work continuously again and again, and it doesn't stop. It means the forever loop means that, and you will have to compulsory. It is compulsory. You will have to use it. So now we will have to use if then conditions. For if then conditions we will have to use. We drag it in forever loop. Why we use for if then conditions? First if then condition is for right key, that if right arrow key press, then bear will move in right direction. If left arrow key press, so in this way. If now a box is empty between if and then, look at this, we'll have to fill it. Come to sensing, click on this key pressed. When you will have to drag it in this empty box. Okay, wait, now this box is empty. When you are going to drag it or drop it in this box will glow. See, it will glow. Okay, now you change this space to right arrow. Okay, now our condition becomes if right arrow key pressed, then we will have to now add the statement, then bear will move in right direction. But we are coding, this is coding, so we don't write there if right arrow key is pressed, then we don't have the authority to write there the bear will move in right direction. We will have to use a loop, a condition, a variable to write this. So we come to the motion option and select change x by 10 there. Why we use this? What is meant by change x by 10? I describe. If you are a mathematics student, then it is easy for you to go to my point. Actually, x stands for the horizontal movement and y stands for the vertical movement. What is horizontal and vertical movement? This movement is horizontal movement. This movement is horizontal movement, and this movement is vertical movement. Means left to right or right to left movement is horizontal movement, and up to down or down to up movement is vertical movement. Now what is meant by 10? We also use their minus 10. Why we use positive 10? Actually, x means the horizontal direction. Now we have two horizontal directions. One is horizontal right direction and the second is horizontal left direction. See, this is horizontal direction. This. Now this is also the horizontal direction and this is also the horizontal direction. If x is positive 10, then it means the bear will move in horizontal right direction, and if x is minus 10, then the bear will move in horizontal left direction. So we use change x by 10. It means that the bear in short, now the bear will move in right direction. Now again we use these options in these conditions. Again come to sensing, First we add all of them to them. Again drag it to this if box. Again drag this to this if then empty box. Now change them. Right arrow key is completed. Now we select their left arrow key. Now we select their the up arrow key. Now we select their the down arrow key. Okay. अगर हम if we select the left arrow key, then come to motion and select change X by. Now change, we can't use their change X by 10. We have to use their change X by -10, because if we use change X by 10, then the wear will move in right direction, not in the left direction. But our condition is if left arrow key is pressed, so it means that surely the bear will have to move in left direction. So we use change X by -10. Now again you will have to now select change Y by 10, not change X by 10, because now we are going to up and down direction, not to the left to right or right to left direction. Now we'll have to use change Y by 10. Again add change Y by 10. For up direction we take 10 as positive, for down direction we take 10 as negative. Okay, our code has been completed. You can also check this. Now click on this green flag. Our whole code is highlighted. It means our code started. Now press up, down, left and right arrow keys on your keyboard and see that will the bear moves on the screen or not. Yeah, it works. Bear will move up, down, left and right. See, there is one more thing. Why we add change? For example, if we stop the bear, their green flag is to start our code and the red button is to stop our code. For example, now my code is stopped and I want to again start my code. Click on this. Now my code is started, but the bear is not on its original position. The original position of the bear is this. This is the original position of bear. If I want that when I start my code, the bear automatically comes to its original position. For example, I move my bear randomly on the screen. For example, I move my bear on that, stop my bear on that place. Now I stop my code and again start my code. The bear doesn't come to its original position, and this is its original position. How does it automatically comes to its original position? Drag the bear to its original position and see what is its exactly the original position. The original position of the bear is x minus 113 and y minus 59. At there, the original position of bear is x minus 1, y minus 30. For example, you want that whenever you start your program or start your animation, the bear come to this place. So this place is x minus 121 and y minus 76. You will have to come to the motion option and select go to x, j, this one. Then you will have to drag it there after the green flag clicked. See, minus 121, minus 121, minus 76, minus 70, same. So now what we have changed? For example, look at this. We move our bear on the screen. Now stop our code. And now I started my code again. Now see that bear will automatically comes to original position. See, you see, the bear automatically comes to original position. For example, I move it on the screen and again stop my code. Now again started my code, it will automatically comes to original. So that is our code. It's just a basic project that how you can move your animation on the screen, how you can move your character on the screen, how you can change your background. I was not go deep in this video because I know that people who are watching my video, there are most of the beginners who didn't have any idea about scratching. So I think that you got my point in that video. So now if you want to save your this project, first you have to rename your project. Click on this untitled and name your project. For example, I say it movement of beer, and for saving it click on this file option and click on save now option. Okay, now this project saved. Come back. Now we'll come back to the home page of this Scratch website. This is our account. Click on this option, profile, my stuff, account. Second, click on my stuff. Now see, this is your project. Click on this to see whatever you made. Then wait for the loading. Okay, see, this is your project. If you want to show your project to your family, to your friend, that you have made this, then click on this to full screen, then click this green flag. Now press the upward, downward, background and backward button on your keyboard to move the beer on your screen. See, I'm pressing the keys on my keyboard. Stop this and then again play this. See, first the beer comes to its original position and then the program runs. So this is the project that we made today. I think you clearly got my point, and if you like this video or if you don't like this video, whatever you think about my video and what you suggest to me, please tell me in comments so that I'll I know that what people thinks about me and my videos. And if you like my video, then please subscribe to my channel and like to my video. Thanks.